Whether or not you work today, Jeremy and I are working the night shift, so we got a little bit of time outside. Hopefully you got to enjoy some of the beautiful weather that we've had today.
Absolutely. This has been the peak weather of the entire holiday weekend.
Agree.
I mean, this is perfect, right, Stacy?
Couldn't ask for a better Labor Day forecast.
Couldn't have, absolutely. We got the perfect mix of sun and clouds, low humidity, temperatures close to 80 degrees. Perfect for whatever you did this weekend. Maybe that was just doing a barbecue in your backyard. Maybe it was going to Camel Beach. Today's the last day. Could be La Festa. Or maybe it's a dip in Harveys Lake. We got a beautiful video that came from our photographer, Greg Eibach, of Harveys Lake and the boaters out on it. Wow, look at that scene. Looks like a reflection of the sky right there on the water. A lot of boaters, but not too many. I mean, there's a lot of empty space there on the lake. So if you wanted to go out on Harveys Lake this evening, maybe for a sunset ride, it looks like a beautiful evening for it. What great footage we get for Skycam 16. This is our drone, and Greg has his drone certification from the FAA to be able to fly. And it's really cool that we get these above the lake shots like that. Great view. Thanks, Greg, for taking that. You got your Labor Day celebrations going on this evening. Got that hamburger on the grill. Temperature right now, 75 degrees. We're going to get into the low 70s by sunset in the next hour, and then past sunset, dropping down to the upper 60s. Tonight's not going to be quite as cold as it has been prior nights. This past weekend, especially in the Endless Mountains and out through the Poconos, temperatures have been really cool, especially overnight. I think we're going to be a little bit warmer this evening. Temperatures mostly in the 60s. By sunrise will be in the 50s, but at least it's not the 40s like where we woke up on Saturday and on Sunday. And some parts of the Poconos and out through the Endless Mountains woke up to the 30s. I know Potter County woke up to 33 degrees on Saturday, so it was quite chilly this past weekend. A little bit of a taste of fall, but now we've warmed up nicely, and it's a great evening to spend right there on Courthouse Square at La Festa. Hundreds of thousands of people come just to enjoy the big Italian celebration, and things have finally wrapped up there at Camel Beach. Just a few patrolling lifeguards to make sure nobody's in the water. Today was the very last day that Camel Beach is open for the season. So if you haven't been able to go to the water parks, the lakes don't close, and neither does the beach at the Jersey Shore. So you still got time to get yourself in the water, even if Camelback is now closed. And this is a great shot because it shows you the types of clouds we had today. These cumulus puffy clouds with a little bit more depth to them. Maybe some of them had that darkened underbelly. No rain today, but there's a little bit of more moisture in the mid-levels of our atmosphere, and that could set the scene for maybe an isolated shower on Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday, we're looking at more widespread rainfall and storms. 75 is the current temperature with the southeast-northeast winds at 7. And that's something we often don't see, is that easterly component. Temperatures right now in the upper 70s for the Susquehanna Valley. Our hotspot right now, Elysburg at 81. Cool in the Poconos at 69 in Bear Creek Township, 68 for Lake Harmony. But at least it's nice and warm up in Tioga County, where it started off in the 30s nearly every day for the past 3. So warmed up nicely there in the northern tier for the first time in a while. And we've got this easterly flow. Notice that cloud deck right over northern Wayne County and parts of the Hudson Valley. Normally, our weather systems move from west to east in our region because of the prevailing westerlies. It pushes our weather from California out to the East Coast. But in this case, we have this rare easterly flow because of the setup of this high pressure and low pressure system. Highs spin clockwise, lows spin counterclockwise, and it's got this funneling of air, and it's almost ripping off some of those clouds from the low pressure system and bringing them in parts of New England. So that additional cloud cover, additional moisture could bring in the risk for a shower late tomorrow night and into Wednesday night too. So here is future clouds and radar clear tonight. Maybe some fog by Lake Wallenpaupack, then into the day, a spot shower. 90% of us will remain dry, but there's that isolated risk. Same story for your Wednesday, starting off clear, and then we have that risk of a pop-up shower into the afternoon. Thursday, looking at that line of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, but we remain dry in the morning. Stanley's ready for football season. Thank you, Debbie, for sending him in. Great night to walk the pup. Temperatures will be in the 50s overnight towards sunrise, and we do have a possibility of seeing the auroras. So right now, the Space Weather Prediction Center issuing a geomagnetic storm watch, level 2 or 3, not here in Pennsylvania, but for the northern tier of the United States. So likely here we won't see them, but there's a possibility of it, and I'll keep tracking it. We can't tell for sure until the energy arrives from the sun, and then we know about 90 minutes before the event actually happens. I'll keep you posted here on Newswatch 16. There's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures near 80 for the next 3 days. Then we cool off to more fall-like conditions for next weekend. Now, don't let that 70 fool you. It looks like that bar graph drops right off, Stacy, and it just keeps going right down into wintertime.
It still looks like a very nice day.
But there could be a warm-up in mid-September.
Thanks so much, Jeremy.
Yep.